Hey, welcome back to SummerCon 2024. Now we have whittled it down. We are actually in that point that I mentioned earlier, that I incorrectly mentioned earlier, I should say. But we're in winners finals right now. So winners finals, we were already 3 out of 5 this whole way, but this is going to determine who gets that advantage grand finals, which is really, really important, because you want that 2-side advantage for sure.
Yeah, who gets to sit pretty there? Winning in grands. Well, we watch the rest of the bracket here. Only time can tell. Got a couple matches here. Now, this match is pretty interesting, right? You have the mobility there on Kimberly's side, right? Mm-hmm. But Moses has special mobility, but also will probably be, honestly, the one in the defense seat where Kpop and Kimberly and Toe have to be the aggressor.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna say that perfect parry on the fireball into drive rush is really good, but unfortunately not gonna be able to.
That was goofy, right?
I would have blocked that long way.
That was just like the way the fireball was kind of going, right? Like the way it traveled looks like, all right, I should have blocked the other way, but Kpop came up on top there.
I almost blocked that jump heavy punch the wrong way. 100%. Oh, was able to make it under. Got the counter hit on this one. Okay, Kpop's in there. Moses had been doing such a good job of keeping Kpop out, and I don't know if that's going to continue being the case, as that was a punish counter, so that's going to cause the burnout state, and Kpop having so much life.
Yeah, we see, just ready to call a teleport. Kpop, you can see, has been playing these matchups over and over again, and that's why he's going to be the first to get on the board.
Oh my god, dude. For a moment there, I thought that teleport was the best thing ever to do in that overhead. But as you were saying, Kpop was completely ready to call it out.
Okay, now we're seeing Moses switch it up, be a little more aggressive. Like, all right, I already know you're going to come to me, so I'm going to come to you.
Yeah. I mean, hey, sometimes you have to be an aggressive Dalsum, and most people aren't ready to fight it.
Right. It's like, you're playing against your archetype in a way, right?
Yeah, exactly. And so they don't have a game plan for that. Well, at least not immediately. Ooh, missed the input on that. Really unfortunate there for Kpop Hwani, but another missed input right there for Moses as well.
I wonder what's up. Some funky stuff kind of happened to their bracket, but, they come out top. They're okay.
Okay, real good run on that one. It's able to get out here. Yeah, uses that EX, or excuse me, that OD. I'm still calling them EXs, Hey, can you punish him?
Yes, you can. Yeah, drive rush punish means you get some good damage top of this. Of course, EX Zuna drop, get the mid-screen carry into the level 3, and that should be it.
If for some reason this didn't kill, I mean, it's check anyway.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get
so difficult, right?
Back yeah. So, right there, first game to Kpop Hwani, and this is looking really strong.
Really dominant, yeah.
Honestly, pretty much all of these matches from Kpop Hwani in this tournament have just been dominant, honestly.
We can see how Kpop establishes himself, right? He uses the just a normal run and does nothing off of it, and then that opens himself up to starting using these overheads or go for more options afterward, right? There's already a lot of mental stack in this game with mechanics, right? But characters have a lot more built in with tools too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the run stop is really important too, because of the, you're just everybody's expecting the run follow up, so they try to press a button and whatever. But there it is, plus time, and there's the overhead right into it. EX is Zuna.
Yeah, rinse repeat right back in there.
God.
Moses not respecting the plus frames too.
Yeah. Try to go for the driver.
The driver reversal, good God. And that throws Moses off his game plan, who's been very hungry about using those drive reversals.
Yeah. I mean, that's just kind of the Dalsum way. If you've ever run into a Dalsum player online, you know that those Dalsum players, they just love drive reversals. They won't stop using it. And so, having the paint can right on top of them when they want to try to drive reversals means you don't have to do anything, because if you block it, the paint can's going to take care of the rest of the work. Okay, damage here.
Yeah, same dance here, but we're okay. Yeah, I like the idea of using parry to negate the high-low situation. Gives Moses to kind of get right back into the game.
Yeah, and I mean, you're not just negating the high-low situation, you're also negating the specific frame advantage that Drive Rush is going to give Kimberly off that overhead, right? Because normally she gets way more frames, but if you parry it, it's a little bit different. Okay. Now, she does not have any drive gauge available to her in that burnout, so yeah, things here are going to be a little bit more dicey.
Wow, from downtown, scouts out the hurt box and takes out Moses.
Oh no! Combo, hold on, level 2's coming out.
No, yeah.
So I was gonna say, there's 3 characters in this game that I can know that can do that for sure. JP, Kimberly, and then the other one off the top of my head. Oh god, I'm forgetting the third one. But JP and Kimberly can both do that.
They have the luxury of doing it, right?
Yeah, exactly. exactly. They can both like really punish Dawson for whiffing a button like that full screen. You know, some people, they just get a forced knockdown and then they go for Oki, right? Well, Kimberly is that character that can just get all of it, right? She can get the damage and the knockdown.
Yeah, that really like sways like the matchup a little bit differently in terms of like where Moses wants to like keep his button placement, right? About how preemptive he wants to be or how reactionary.
Yeah, honestly, heavy punch gets a lot more utilization than heavy kick because of that very reason. From the full screen, I mean, because you're trying to avoid that happening, basically.
Yeah, I'm liking like the real estate we're putting out here too, like covering like the horizontal spaces to make sure that like Kpop doesn't get any like free reign to run in.
Yeah, this honestly feels more like a Street Fighter 4 Dawson type play, which I feel like is really important in this situation because you want to be able to catch the person trying to move forward as much as possible. Yeah.
Okay, there's the stop short like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, classic guy maneuver.
Okay, drive reversal. Is it worth it though? You put yourself in burnout.
You tried to jump over, but the teleport ended up catching, and yeah, because you're in burnout, it's gonna be really hard, especially with these overheads. Yeah, it's gonna be a full conversion here. It's only got level 2, so can't just easily finish it off. But yeah, I mean, look at how many plus frames you get because of the burnout. Yeah, the paint can isn't even required to make the plus frames happen anymore.
I know I was getting so much like kudos there from Moses there, like, blocking out all the mix-ups too, but eventually like the burnout just like it adds up. So you really have to be conscious of like how much meter you use early on, especially on the drive gauge front.
I like that with 2 crouch medium punches, so that Kpop Hwani would try to drive rush and then immediately hit the heavy kick, right? So that there's no chance of a full screen punish.
Yeah, if you're gonna start representing like parry and whatnot, you have to start calling it out.
Yep, it's pretty much only using heavy kick when the drive rush is happening now. Which, you know,
that's a reactionary kind of thing, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, Kpop Hwani probably with the fear and gone in most
It's pretty strong when you can like change the game plan of the other player, right?
Yeah, well.
Ooh, anti-air property. Okay, got a little bit 2-piece there. Wake up level 3. Yeah. All right.
It's going to be really important.
I know we got some Luffy Croft players out here. Come on.
That's going to get Kpop Hwani off of Moses, and it's also going to just give a little bit of space right there. No teleport available just yet. Yeah, forcing that they want to go for the parry so that the teleport becomes safe. The backdash gets away. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is excellent for Moses.
Yeah, it's so huge, too. Like, it makes it so much harder for Kpop to take any risk. And speaking of being risky, tries to slide in. I kind of like that idea, but maybe he's like a little bit closer. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, that shows signs of life for Moses, right? That has to be really important for the player's morale because, honestly, you stop the bleeding, you put a tourniquet on it, and now you have a chance. The heavy kick is starting to get back into the repertoire of the game plan. No longer super scared of it anymore. With the perfect parry.
Yeah, it's going to be so huge. Of course, anytime, anywhere, you can get the EX zone drop. Fortunately, dropping it at the very end, but still got him in the corner, but we're still going to, of course, drive reversal out, make sure we get some more space.
Yep, so important. Drive reversal is just really, really important for Dawson. Unfortunately, it's at the cost of the most important resource in the game, but, I mean, you can't just not use it as a result of that, right?
Okay, keep it out there, using the standing heavy kick. Now we're seeing like how Kpop deals with this, holding it down the parry a lot more than usual.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get so much extra parry meter, or excuse me, drive meter back. Oh, wow, yeah, that's gonna be full conversion right there. You do have level 3 if you want to use it, and I totally understand how you can get there. Ooh, I've been trying to stand up, level 3.
Yeah, you're going to build back this drive gauge in the process, and just steal a little bit from Moses, who's really been leaning on drive gauge, so he has to watch out for overspending.
Yeah, teleport right back, super smart. Now, I do actually wonder if Kimberly is fast enough in the buff to be able to just punish, like, jump back teleport now, because she's really fast in this moment. Like, look at that walk speed. Like,
yeah, the reaction.
Not enough health.
Yes,
yeah,
it does.
So Kpop Hwani actually in the previous set that we saw had the reaction on the drive impact as well versus Dylan R on the Marisa, right? That happened previously.
Yeah, just like having that much health too, because your instinctive is like to DI back to, and so many people they're not looking at their health either.
Yep.